Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Brent, and today we're working on an Talon TSi, the all-wheel drive version. And yes, we're throwing it back to the old intro. I thought some of you might like that if you've been a subscriber for a long time. But unfortunately, we couldn't get any footage when we were pulling this car out of the spot it was sitting in for the last 12 years. The people we purchased it from were very private, and we wanted to respect that as we always try to do. Now here's the question of the video. This car came without an engine in it, and I know the stock engine in this car is very sought after when you get these cars. But if you were in our situation and you got this car without an engine, would you go search out a stock motor to replace in this car, or would you put something else in here? And if you would, what would it be? Now hopping into the detail, we started on the exterior with the wheels like usual. And if you guys are curious about any of the products you see us using in our videos, it's all in the description below. I highly recommend checking them out. But I'm going to ask you guys a question right now. I want you to look really hard at this wheel. There's something wrong or missing about it. It might be a little bit tougher from this angle, but if you could figure out what that is, I'll be very impressed.
Before we continue, we have to say thank you to this video's sponsor, Manscaped. I personally love the package that Manscaped sent us, and I've been using Manscaped for a while now, but they just sent me another one, which means I can stop using the trimmer that I use down there on my face.
Manscaping is really about maintaining body hair and odor to help you feel clean, confident, and ready for anything. So put down the scissors, back away from the tweezers, and check out the Manscaped all-in-one grooming essentials kit, the Performance Package 4.0. In this kit, you're getting the Lawnmower 4.0, which is a waterproof, cordless body hair trimmer built with ceramic blades, which can help reduce nicks and cuts in the most sensitive areas of your body. The all-new Weed Whacker 2.0 nose and ear hair trimmer, which is also cordless and rechargeable, and is created with proprietary technology which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate nose holes. The Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, which I didn't even know ball deodorant was a thing. After a good in-shower grooming experience, you better believe I'm applying Crop Preserver to lock in that all-day freshness, especially during the summer. Followed by the Crop Reviver, which is a toner and refresher, along with other things like the Shed Travel Bag, so you can take everything you need on the go.
So if you want to take care of your manhood safely, go to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free international shipping, which is huge. I can't believe they offer that, by using our promo code WDD at checkout. That's 20% off plus free shipping using code WDD at manscaped.com. And let's get back to the video.
And moving on to a more commonly missed area than you would think, the gas cap. And when we clean it, we just spray it out with the pressure washer, and we use our degreaser with a soft bristle brush to get all the nooks and crannies, and then we spray it all away. Now at this point you might be a little bit curious of what you're seeing, and it's a bit of a weird technique, but we put a clay pad on a buffer and we use that to clay the entire car. And the reason we do that is because this paint was in such horrible condition that claying it by hand would have taken us ages, and this made the process so much quicker. Now moving into the car, I mean, this Talon was pretty much completely torn apart, so we were under the assumption that somebody was working on it and maybe turning it into a track car, but they had what looked like most of the interior pieces inside the car, so we took everything out and we vacuumed as much as we possibly could. And this car is going to be for sale, so hopefully whoever ends up getting this car and wants to rebuild it, they'll have so many parts to the interior that they can put it back together however they want, and this thing will be a beast on the road like it's meant to be. Now this might be one of the most satisfying parts of the whole video. All I'll say is if you enjoy it, please leave a like. It really helps us out. Now starting to extract the carpets and try to get these stains out of them. We did our absolute best with it by using our pump sprayer and then following that with our drill brush to agitate the fibers. And then we only use hot water in our extractor. But this carpet had some very tough stains in it that were giving us some trouble. So when we came back around, we used a greaser as well. And something you have to realize when you're working on cars that have been sitting for so long is that these stains have been sitting in the fibers of the carpet for a very long time. So getting them to look brand new is usually impossible without carpet dye. So our goal was to make it look as good as possible. But this will also make the car smell really good too. And for these really tough spots on the left side of the carpet that you see, we used a trick that Foster from Mad Detailing taught us when he came out here and we collabed together. After cleaning the carpet, we pulled out the steamer and tried to loosen up any more of that stain that we possibly could. But if you guys have ever worked on any kind of carpets like this at home, or if you're detailers and you have any more success than we've had here, leave some tips down below. We're always reading the comments. And for the seats, we're just gonna go ahead and follow the exact same thing, but let me tell you, this thing turned out immaculate. And like I said, this paint was in pretty rough condition. Like you can see that front fender and the pop-up headlights, they had no clear coat on them anymore. So we just did a one-step polish to try to remove any kind of oxidation and water spotting because there was really nothing else that we were able to do with this paint. And the last two things we're going to do is dress the tires and apply a ceramic sealant to give the paint a little bit of a shine and some protection. But I will say, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, we have some really crazy stuff that we just pulled out of a few different barns and we already have at our shop that we're going to be filming over the next few weeks that you do not want to miss. So if you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. And with that being said, we'll see you guys next week with another crazy barn find.